A1, call to order. A2, pledge of allegiance and moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We'll observe a 30-second moment of silence. Thank you. Moving to A3, adoption of the agenda. Are there any consent agenda items that a board member would like to have discussed as an action item? Hearing none, do I have a motion that the governing board adopt the meeting agenda?
I move that the governing board adopt the meeting agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Navarez. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Ms. De Ocampo. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Moving to B, public comment. B1, public comment. There is no public comment today. Moving to C, information items. C1, safe return to in-person instruction and continuity plan. As you can see, that is available in your board packet, and it is renewed every 6 months. Moving to D, consent agenda. D1, approval of consent agenda items. I call for a motion that the governing board approve consent agenda items D2 through D9.
I move that we approve the consent agenda items number D2 through D9.
Thank you, Ms. De Ocampo. Is there a second?
I second it.
Thank you, Mr. Navarez. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Moving to E, human resources. E1, 2023-2024 off-contract pay schedule. I call for a motion that the governing board approve the submitted 2023-2024 off-contract pay schedule.
I move that the governing board approve the submitted 2023-2024 off-contract pay schedule.
Thank you, Mr. Navarez. Is there a second?
I second.
Thank you, Ms. De Ocampo. Any discussion?
Yes, I want to commend our leaders and our people that work with our finances. Thank you for making this happen. Our employees that put in extra hours after they've already worked a full day, provide extracurricular activities, and to get their professional development deserve to be compensated in a manner that is commensurate with their wages. We want to encourage, we talk about the whole child, that means we need to encourage staff to provide these activities for our students. We also are committed to making sure that our staff participates in professional development and keeps growing. And so by providing them compensation for the time spent outside and after the classroom, we have verified our commitment to that. Thank you for all who've made this happen.
Yeah, I have to say, cross 2 hurdles with 1 leap. It's always great to see us look to find ways to streamline processes, especially when it comes to making sure our staff are paid in a timely manner. But also want to extend thanks to Mrs. Perry and Mrs. Barrick and their teams, and just help put in some of the incentives in the after-school programming. I know that's going to help a lot when it comes to educating the whole child, so this is just a great step in that direction as well.
I also would like to commend the entire team, everyone who brought this forward. I know for me, it's important for me to get my money when I need it. We know that folks have bills to pay. We know that folks need that income, especially in a timely manner. So if we can cut that from by 2 or 4 weeks, that's extremely important. So please keep bringing us ideas like this that can ensure that folks are happier and folks are getting their money in a timely fashion. I also saw that there was an increase of $500 for one of the positions. I know that when we talked, the superintendent and I about this, we mentioned, it would be great if we could increase that more, but, looking at our budget, we really have to make conscious decisions about what is sustainable. So thank you to our business department and to everybody involved for that increase. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion passes. Moving to F, comments and communications. F1, comments from governing board members.
I'll start. I'm very excited for all of our new staff hired on for the school year. Welcome, and I'm glad that, also glad to see the support grow for the special education. Happy first week of the school year. I know it's been a very busy time, but imagine all those students just eager to get back to your classroom, see their peers, meet their teachers, all worth it. Just reminded that we all each have that ability to make an impact, a positive impact on our students' lives. And so thank you for everybody who's put that attention over the summer to ensure that we have a successful school year kickoff.
I unfortunately missed the opening day activity, and not the opening day, the kickoff celebration. I'm very sorry that I missed it. I hear that everyone had wonderful hairdos that day. I appreciated the look that Dana had that day, and Lupe, you looked awesome. I sent Lupe a picture of myself that day. I was in my diving gear that day, so swimming with fishes. So I'm sorry that I missed, but I would like to echo Matt's comments. I got to visit CLA the first day of school, saw one of my former students moving up to 5th grade, but everything was so amazingly organized, and I am sure that was replicated campus after campus on our district. Within 15 minutes, everybody was in their class, settled in. It's just amazing the organization that you all put into making that first day be so special. I looked in classrooms, they were beautiful. Bulletin boards, teachers always outdo themselves with how they make those classrooms look so inviting and so beautiful so that kids just can't wait to get in there. I know this is going to be an amazing year. We've done awesome work in training and learning. I look forward to seeing what new things are on the horizon as we go through. Can you believe 2023, 2024? I can't believe. It seems like just yesterday we were worried that all the computers were going to shut down because it was year 2000. Look where we've come. Thanks to everybody, and I know you will continue that effort for the rest of the school year.
I want to thank everybody involved with the back to school celebration. I had a great time and I thought it was very well executed. And I saw a lot of comments from folks on social media that they also had a very good time. So thank you to everybody who put that together. I want to just do a shout out to our community relations department for the 5-year strategic plan video. That was really, really good. And thank you so much. I want to acknowledge ADA leadership who is here in the audience today. Thank you so much for everything that you do. And to all our administration, our teachers, our staff, support staff, everybody, for a successful kickoff to the school year. I don't know about you, but I feel like there's a feeling of excitement, of joy, preparedness, and just shows the passion and the heart that we have here in this district. And I'm so proud to be part of Alhambra. I'm also, I know that we'll get an enrollment update, but I am also proud of the numbers that we have so far, and I know that those will hopefully increase with some more data coming in and some more students coming through our doors. But overall, I'm just very proud of all of you, and thank you for the countless hours and the sleepless nights that you've put into ensuring that we have a successful start to our school year. And let's keep this momentum going. I know that we our guestings are full now, but then we get to fall break, and then we get to winter break, and hopefully we have time to rest during those breaks because we know that we're in it for the long haul, and we're looking at our wildly important goals, and we're focused 100% on them. So thank you.
Lupe, I forgot one thing. What a great idea that was, the countdown to the first day of school that I saw on the Facebook. Thank you for doing that. That added to the excitement. 10 days, 9 days, 8 days. How exciting. That was a great idea.
And one last thing is that there is a immunization clinic happening at Choya Middle School on Saturday, and that is in partnership with the Washington Elementary School District and the Phoenix Fire Department. And going to F2, governing board direction and/or agenda item requests. Hearing none, we'll go to F3, comments from superintendent and executive team.
Good evening, everyone. We'll begin our comments this evening, or updates with Ms. Bilyeu.
Thank you. President Conchas, members of the board, and Dr. Myers. I wanted to devote tonight's comments to sharing a shout out to our community relations team for pulling off an excellent back to school celebration. The feedback was very positive, with an overwhelming majority of respondents rating this year's celebration as excellent or very good. So I thought I'd provide a few sound bites from the comment section for your listening pleasure. Honestly, this is probably the best celebration we have had in a very long time. The keynote speaker was incredible. The Be Kind crew added a wonderful vibe, and the superintendent and governing board messages were positive. I appreciated the superintendent's message, especially her personal experiences that show her understanding and that she cares. I really appreciated the bus transportation. Thank you. Parking was horrible last year, and this made it so much more convenient. This was energy-filled and fun this year. Loved having such a dynamic guest speaker. Transportation was so fun. They kicked off the celebration just right. The speaker was the best one I've heard in 21 years. His message of every child is one supportive adult away from success really hit the mark. And I think we are very excited about the impact that each of our caring adults will have on Alhambra students in the 2023-2024 school year. So, very excited. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Reese.
All right, thank you, President Conchas, governing board members, Dr. Myers, and Alhambra community. Good evening. And we're off. We're off to our first week of school, and we're very excited, as some of the comments have reflected. We were contemplating presenting an update on our library revitalization work that's happening, but we still have schools that are still taking some of those fresh books out of the boxes, and we figured we'd wait till the next board meeting, but we're very excited to do so. And we are also going to include some of the members from those library committee meetings to present some of the fine work they're doing. In fact, I was at a school today, and in the Madrid library area, there are just shelves full of fresh books, and they just look incredible out there. So I encourage you to take a look at the libraries when you stop by campuses, and we're very excited to share with you next board meeting an update with some beautiful images and some of the celebrations of that work. Thank you.
And Ms. Gonzalez and Ms. Perry, I know that I don't know if you have a celebration. I know I had asked you to, we weren't sure about this evening. You want to go ahead? Okay, thank you.
I am actually really excited to share my news. President Conchas, governing board members, Dr. Myers, and our community. For the first time, I think, in my tenure in human resources, we started our year with all classrooms filled, no vacant positions, no unfilled classrooms. So thank you. We have a great team. Mark LaLiberty leads our team of our new clerk, May Carrion, and we've gotten folks in our classrooms. I think there's an attribute to less teacher absenteeism, so that's great. Our teachers are here. They're excited to be in their classrooms, and our subs are like, we're ready to work. We're like, nope, our teachers are all here. So we're excited about that, and we're going to continue supporting all of our next few events coming up for training like we usually will always like to do, and help get guest teachers in. So just wanted to kind of share that news.
Thank you. And as far as, and then I have some updates that I'd like to share with the group. I know I've been reviewing, reflecting first last week, because a lot of work went into the successes that we're seeing this week. And we had so many successful trainings at the site level and at district level. I know I had the pleasure of reviewing all the feedback, and just so many positive comments, and teachers feeling very prepared, even looking at our new teacher orientation, many teachers sharing Alhambra. They are so glad that they chose Alhambra, the support that they're getting from their administrators, from the district, and just, like I said, overwhelmingly positive reviews from all the training we provided. And then as I think about all the positivity and enthusiasm, as you shared from your visits this week, even just the principals that are in the room, so proud to take me into classrooms to see the great teaching going on in our classrooms, our teachers working really hard. I know, Ms. King, I was in your classroom today with a lot of little kids, and she was actively teaching our kids and keeping them engaged. And so, and then I just think about, like I said, when I was at Catalina, the first day of school, teachers getting to know the kids, but also already teaching literacy instruction, phonological awareness, kids understanding what the ready to learn position looked like. And I know Ms. Harris at CGP, we saw lots of reading and writing and math and science, all kinds of fun learning as teachers were also teaching structures, procedures, and just getting to know our kids. So lots of great things. And as I've been visiting our principals, asking them what they're most proud of, it's amazing to hear just the progress we've made as a district, focused on our goals, our vision for our kids, and I think about even just the impact, the success. As I'm thinking about Sevilla West principal, Ms. Munch out there, our middle school, even word's getting out on the great things happening there because your enrollment is up. And so again, some of our campuses have experienced an increase in enrollment, and especially, like I said, in cases where they see the schools are a great place. The schools in Alhambra are a great place to learn, a great place to be. And even Ms. Harris, I'm thinking about what we talked, and actually Ms. Bunch too, where kids are saying, I heard this school, there's no bullying, and it's a safe place to be. And so we've recruited a number of kids back from charter schools. And so very proud of our team. So thank you, teachers, staff, everybody for working so hard, and to our district leaders who are supporting all the great work. We are an amazing team, and I just appreciate all of you. Thank you. And we have some little treats from ATS up here, some cute little socks and a t-shirt and a cute little fish. And so thank you to our ATS team members who thought of our governing board and our superintendent's team. Thank you.
Moving to G, meeting closing. G1, the next governing board meeting will be on August 24th, 2023. G2, calendar of events. On the 23rd, there is a Madrid School Community Coffee. On the 23rd, there is a Sevilla West Peter Piper Pizza Night. On the 4th, we will have Labor Day holiday. On the 13th, Granada East and Granada West will have a coffee talk. On the 14th, we'll have another governing board meeting. And on the 27th, Madrid will have another coffee with the principal. Going to G3, adjournment. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I motion that we adjourn.
Thank you, Mr. Navarro. Is there a second?
I second.
Thank you, Ms. Del Campo. All those in favor say aye. Aye. This meeting is adjourned.
I ended there when that scene went.